Welcome everybody, I'm Gold Leader, I'm here with Patronus, and it is Custom Content Sunday.
That's right. We're going to do a special live stream for you guys to coincide with the custom content that comes out on the Marvel Champions Facebook group page. And we're probably about to get our butts kicked.
Yeah,
Hard.
we might get wrecked. So if you like watching other people be miserable,
Yeah,
this is the stream for
this is
you.
the one for you guys. Yeah, all about it.
So we're massive X-Men fans, mostly because of the '90s animated cartoon.
Yeah.
And when it came out on Disney Plus, I got Patronus to binge watch it, which was not hard.
No, it didn't take long.
We crushed it.
We crushed it. Like that was the first thing we watched when Disney Plus came out, besides Mandalorian, obviously.
Yeah. So when we saw that there was a custom content apocalypse, which is this baddie.
Guess we'll flop over here.
Yep. Yeah, we got super excited. The concept of this villain sounded really cool. It's done by Dash_Pants, and we have tried to play against Apocalypse, what, 3-4 times maybe?
Yeah, on TTS.
On TTS.
Yeah.
And we were trying to go super thematic. All X-Men heroes.
Yes.
With the X-Men Apocalypse cards that are up there and the recommended encounter set, and we've gotten smashed each time.
Yes. We've gotten better each time, but we've also been getting smashed each time.
Yeah, we were never really close to killing him.
No.
I think the best we ever did was
at least get him to stage 2.
Slip him to stage 2.
And then promptly get annihilated.
And then got annihilated. So if we were playing rookie mode, it would have counted, but we were not. And we were also just playing on standard.
Correct.
Which we are still playing on standard.
Correct.
Now, I have a theory that Apocalypse, with his recommended encounter set, which is Mr. Sinister, might be just too hard.
Yeah, Mr. Sinister is rough.
It just might be too difficult.
Yeah.
And when I posted on Facebook looking for this set, somebody else said, well, if you want to lose, you could play with Mr. Sinister.
Yeah.
So that person might be right. I don't know. But I also have a theory, too, that we were using the X-Men custom content heroes with the 20-card custom content, like X-Men aspects, to try to be super thematic.
Correct.
And it really limited the deck designs.
Yes.
We felt, so we thought maybe if we used we opened up the card pool, there might be a chance.
Yes.
So we are going to use the standard Spider-Man from FFG with a Justice package, because the thwart that...
Yep, having thwart events against Apocalypse is crucial, because that's how you're able to recruit time allies.
Yeah, so let's put this on the screen. So first is his let's do his scheme. So this is his main scheme.
He only has one.
He only has one, but 16 per player, so 32 to scheme out. It's quite a bit. The ability, though, is the important part. So anytime a player uses a thwart event, does it say thwart event?
Yes, correct. Force response: when a player plays a thwart event, place a hope counter on Time Will Tell, which is an environment.
Which is an environment, which we're going to put that up right now.
This up here. So we'll do the hope counter part on this. So when there are 3 hope counters here, draw the top card of the Time ally deck, and then remove all hope counters from here. The flip side of that
is we'll put this back up.
Yep.
So the other part of this card is...
at the start of the villain phase, if there are 8 per person or more threat here, place a despair counter on Time Will Tell. The despair counters, similar effect, when there are 3 despair counters here, reveal the top card of the Horseman deck and remove all despair counters from this card. So
you want to place hope counters so you can get these sweet X-Men time allies, which are in order. You have Cable, you have Bishop, Phoenix, and Shadowcat.
Yeah.
Which
and if you notice, they're
all
all
makes-
0 cost.
Yeah, they're like,
which is awesome.
They're very similar to the allies from Taskmaster and the Rise of the Red Skull,
Correct.
where like you basically are not, instead of rescuing them, you're recruiting these time allies through the hope counters. They go into your hand, you can play them, and then when they die, they go into your deck.
Yes.
Which this will help you obviously beat
Apocalypse and his horsemen. Yeah.
Problem is
His horsemen.
his horsemen, which you have Archangel. And then we have Storm, Lady Mandarin. I was kind of surprised that wasn't Psylocke, but I really don't know that much about the comics. That could be more accurate. And Magneto. So the one thing about all of the Horsemen is they all have a text on there that says when this minion is engaged, it's engaged with all players.
Correct.
So they function
kind of like a villain.
Kind of like a villain, where when they activate, they're going to activate against both players.
Correct.
So these things are
filthy.
A pain.
Yeah.
So you want to avoid them going into Apocalypse's deck at all costs.
Correct.
And while trying to get time allies to deal with that.
Help you. Yeah.
Problem is you're going to see there's a ton of threats. So we decided to go with a fun little Marvel team up of Wolverine.
Bros.
Yeah. Wolverine and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Because they've teamed up in the X-Men cartoon. They teamed
have.
up. So I thought it would be fun. Spider-Man has been in all kinds of teams. He's been in Avengers, Fantastic Four, X-Men. He's all over the place. Wolverine's a favorite.
He's all over the place too.
So I actually believe, let's put this Wolverine. I think this is Juri Krasko's Wolverine.
It doesn't.
Let's flip over. Maybe it's not Juri's.
It doesn't have.
Does this one actually not say?
It doesn't. Oh yes, it does. Juri Krasko.
Oh, it is Juri Krasko. I think it's one.
He just
of his,
has it like really, really small in the bottom left.
I think
corner.
this
it's
is
hard
one
to
of
see on the
his
yellow.
first earlier works.
Yeah.
We love almost everything the guy does. It's pretty great. So we're gonna use his Wolverine, and it might help us because his Wolverine does have 3 thwart cards in his signature suite, so that's helpful. And the Logan side. So this Wolverine is about like taking damage to draw cards. So we'll see how this goes.
I've never played with this, I haven't even really looked at the cards, which might be a problem, but we'll find out.
Yep. So we're gonna do that. Aggression, I think, is the deck. So if you wanna, we can't really make a deck list. So if you wanna throw the aggression cards up there,
well,
I mean, you might as well just throw the whole deck up there.
Yeah, I guess we should. All right, that's his encounter set. So he has 2 copies of Snicked.
It's like the sound of it's like the sound effect of the claws coming out, like Snicked.
Got it. Okay, so there's 2 copies of that.
Let's get rid of your water.
3 copies of On the Hunt. 1 copy of Jubilee. 2 copies of Berserker Barrage. 2 copies of Flurry of Claws. 1 Wolverine's Harley. 1 Best at What He Does. 1 Smoke Break. 1 Adamantium Claws. And 1 Wolverine's Suit. So those are his signature cards. His aggression cards, we're doing 2 copies of Power of Aggression, 2 copies of Toe to Toe, 2 copies of You'll Pay for That, 2 copies of Piercing Strike, 1 Relentless Assault, 1 Dropkick, 1 Counterattack, Yarnborn, 1 Martial Prowess, 1 Combat Training, Hulk, Spider-Girl, Valkyrie, She-Hulk, then obviously 1 of each of the doubles, team building exercise, Mockingbird, Helicarrier, and then finally a. That is his deck.
Yep. And if we gloriously fail at this, what we might do is not white. We definitely will come back and revisit because I really want to beat Apocalypse because he seems like a really uber challenge, even on standard mode.
Yes.
I did find some more custom content with like tons of X-Men related like aspect cards and different things. So we might just like try to go through that and see if we can find a pure X-Men based team that can maybe have a chance at taking this guy down. Maybe it's out there. I don't know.
We'll find out. All right. So, did you want to flop the Sinister cards up there real quick?
Yeah, we can. So the Sinister cards are just filthy. So there's Sinister.
Yeah, Mr. Sinister, obviously.
Who is brutal on his own, 7 health. He's going to be a pain. And then he has all
side schemes.
4 side schemes. They're all brutal. 3 per player. So 6 to get rid of that.
I think they're all that way.
And they're all one of them's 4 per player.
Oh.
So that one's 3 per player. It's 2 copies of Sinister Strike. Then he's got 1 copy of Sinister Enters, which is 3 per player. And then another. Oh. Then a different type of Sinister Strike. It's also called Sinister Strike. That is 4 per player. So the good thing about these things is when you defeat them, they all have a force interrupt when you defeat this side scheme to just remove it from the game.
Correct. So you only have to deal with them once. But let me tell you,
man, we have never. I don't think we've ever gone through the deck a second time and lived. So we'll find out. It might just be too hard. But you know what?
That's okay. We'll do the challenge.
It's fun, sometimes when you play this game a lot and you're playing on expert, you kind of find that, especially when you're just playing with the FFG stuff, you kind of figure it out, and it's very hard to lose at certain points. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you have to play with really bad stuff to lose.
I'm not going to go through the Spider-Man Justice deck. It's a pretty standard deck. I'll just post the deck list when we post this video on YouTube, and I'll post it on our Facebook page. So I'm just going to shuffle up. And
we'll get it going. So Worlds Destroyed, the setup just tells us to create the Horseman and Time Ally decks and put the Time Will Tell environment into play. Yeah. That's all it says. And then we already went through kind of what it does, where it's going to start with 4 per player. So it's going to actually start off.
I'm just putting the rules up there for the Time Allies.
Oh, okay, that's fine. So it's going to start off with 8, actually. And then if at the start of the villain phase, if there are 8 per person or more, so if it has 16, that's when we start putting despair counters on Time Will Tell. And anytime, again, we're playing a thwart event, that's how we get hope counters, which is how we recruit Time Allies. So going into the Apocalypse deck is obviously the Apocalypse set, the Mr. Sinister encounter set, that's the recommended encounter set. This is just the base 7 standard encounter set because we're not doing expert. And then Eviction Notice and Broken Memories is the obligation for. Just start that up here real quick. It's a pretty typical type of obligation. All right.
And then we've already.
Those are our rules. Okay.
These are our rules for the 2 decks, and then we'll keep the.
Yes, and we'll use the red damage counters for despair, and then the green. Counters for hope.
Do I have the red counters out here somewhere? I don't know where the paper red counters are. Oh, you know what?
They're there.
They're there. Never mind.
Only need 3 of the little ones.
Mm-hmm. Alright. This is our first time playing not on TTS.
I know. Excited.
Yeah.
Okay, and I don't think Apocalypse has any setup on his first side here. It's just if Worlds Destroyed has 8 or less threat on it, Apocalypse gets an additional boost card when he schemes. So when we actually have low threat on here, he schemes harder, of course. So So this starts with 8. It starts with 4 per person.
Which is nice. So he doesn't start by getting you with that.
Correct.
With
Correct.
the double scheme.
Yes.
Although you're both going to be at hero first turn anyway, so.
And Logan's setup involves going to get his claws and putting them into play. So that's going to happen after Mulligan's. So his hand size is 6. Did you shuffle these?
Yeah, they're shuffled.
Oh, claws. Look at that. So I'm going to obviously mulligan these claws because I'm assuming it says search deck and discard pile. It does. Piercing Strike is not super hot at the moment. Mulligan that.
1, 2. Oh, I gotta shuffle this up pretty good.
So I have a thwarting event right off the bat, which isn't horrible.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Martial prowess seems okay. The odds of me playing a mansion are really horrible.
I mean, you could use the mansion to play the thwart, and then use this to play the martial prowess. And that's a hand.
Right. Yeah, I guess. I was just thinking.
What?
Good.
What
I'm still gonna draw 2 more cards.
Oh, yeah, but I don't know. What do the claws cost to play?
They come into play for free.
Oh, it says put them into play.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So that's why I'm thinking. I just.
So if you're gonna draw 2, you could always play the mansion.
Yeah, I guess I'll just.
I don't know.
This. Draw 2 more.
Ooh.
And my setup is searching for these adamantium claws. Put them into play exhausted.
Okay.
Yeah, the claws just lets me double the damage from an attack event.
Right. Which you have quite a few attack events in the deck, so.
Okay. So I got my starting.
Yep.
I did my mulligans and stuff, so go ahead and do yours.
Okay. Late All the Law is really good. It's a thwart, and I can do 4 right off the bat. Obviously we like web shooters.
Oh, I guess we gotta do for starting health, which I have 14. Apocalypse is going to have 16 times 2 is 32. Yep, so we got that right. And then you have 10.
I think I'm gonna keep my hand. I don't think there's a reason to really mulligan anything. So, I've got, put this on camera, I got Late on the Law. I got Web Shooters. I've got Webbed Up. Backflip. Strength. And Heroic Intuition. All good cards. Heroic Intuition isn't the greatest, but both of us thwart for 1. So giving it to one of us is actually probably fine.
Yeah.
I actually thought about playing a second copy to give 1 for each of us, but I don't think that's necessary. So, okay. So here we go.
Yep, you're first player.
First player is me, Parker. And I'm just going to use a science resource to play Webbed Up. Or play my, my web shooters. Okay. And then I'm going to flip Spider-Man. Right when I flip, I can exhaust my web shooters to play Lay Down the Law. And this will thwart. After you change form, remove 3 threat. 4 instead if you use a science. I use my web shooter for that. And that will give me a time counter on time to tell. A hope counter on time to tell because I played a thwart.
Time will tell, yep.
Alright. And then, so I got a couple options here. So I could either ditch all these
For webbed up.
for a webbed up and just stun them for 2 turns, which doesn't seem bad. Or I could play the heroic intuition, holding the backflip and then ditching this. I almost feel like it's just better to web them up.
It's up to you.
Allows us just kind of just
Yeah,
build and do whatever we want to do.
That's true.
So
For sure.
I think I'll do that.
All right, you got it.
I like webbed up, so
Webbed.
we're gonna web him up, and then I can thwart or I can punch for 2. I think
I would just punch.
I think I'm just.
I'm gonna
punch.
also do a thwarting card, so I would just punch.
And
right?
what does this do? If it's less, he would scheme. Oh, but he's not gonna scheme, so it doesn't matter.
Yep.
That's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna punch for 2.
Okay. Pop that down here. Fill up this side.
And I'm done.
Alrighty. I have nothing left to do on Logan's side. We're gonna flip. He on this side has Overkill base. Rage Interrupt. When you draw up to your hand size, you can take 2 damage to draw an additional card per damage suffered. So I am thinking I'd like to just play the on the hunt. 1, 2.
I mean, you could use Spider-Girl to do that.
Yeah, I'm just thinking maybe I actually get a mansion in play. Mansion's probably better than the martial prowess. 1, 2. Or to play. Maybe I just play the mansion. Although this power regression either.
Power regression lets you play both. So you could play this, and use this to play this if you wanted.
What are you talking about? Let's me play.
Because you could use this to play this, use this to play this, and use this to play this. So you could play both these cards.
Oh, I see what you're saying. As opposed to the mansion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Those are the options. The only downside to playing Spider-Girl is there's no minions
no
to trigger her ability, so she would just be a attack for 2 or a thwart for 1, and then probably just take a block on a following turn or something.
Correct.
Which is not.
It's not bad for sure. Yeah. So I guess it's just a question of whether or not we want to get a mansion.
It's up to you. Spider-Man doesn't really have hand size issues, but it's really up to you.
All right, I guess let's just use the power of aggression for Spider-Girl, Genius for martial prowess, and discard the mansion to play on the hunt. Discard the top 2 cards of the encounter deck for each discarded boost icon. Remove threat from the main scheme.
Okay.
So, caught off guard has 1, and oh, my obligation has 2. So remove 3 threat.
Sweet.
And that is a thwarting card, so we got a hope counter.
Yeah, it's like the best we've ever done.
Yeah. On first turn. Then I will just attack for 3.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And Spider-Girl, do you want to attack for 2?
Yeah, she might as well attack.
What damage she'll consider. Okay.
Alrighty, that's it.
So ready? Draw. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, now I got 1, 2, 3.
And you can take damage to draw additional cards now.
Yeah, which I think I want to do.
Go for it.
And I think I'm just going to take 2 and draw 2.
Okay.
So 1,
Okay.
Threat is 1 per person, so drop 2 on there. Yep.
Okay.
So he'll attack you, but he's webbed up and gets stunned. Attack me. Stunned.
Yeah, where is all the cards?
They're in the box.
Okay.
Bad cards.
Bad cards. Alright. Gang up. The villain attacks you. Okay. So he's going to attack me.
Draw a card.
I'm going to draw a card for Spider-Man. And then he's attacking me for 2 plus the card. I will defend.
Okay.
Let's see a reason not to. I mean, I could just take the hit, but I don't really have any.
Not doing a lot next turn.
I mean, I'm punching for 2. If I take the hit, I'm giving up a punch for 2.
Hit for more.
I think he's gonna hit for more than 2.
He's base 2, so odds are he's.
All right, I'm gonna defend. We'll see what happens.
You got it. 1 boost. So
Nothing. Okay. And I already took my card, so I'm not super concerned about getting. Oh, you could still draw my obligation, I guess.
All right, and my card is an attachment for Apocalypse. Focused energy cannon attached to Apocalypse. When Apocalypse attacks and does damage, discard the top card of your deck. If the card is a different thing, things happen. As a hero action, you can discard an upgrade or support you control from play to get this card.
Okay.
Okay. That's sad.
What's sad?
This.
I mean, I'll just get
I guess
rid of
you'll
it.
just do it when you have 1 web shooter counter.
I'll use a web shooter counter on my turn,
Yeah,
and then I'll get rid of it.
Yep, that's fair. For me, I would like to just get my smoke break in place just because it gives me plus recover, which
Nice.
is just good.
Yeah.
So I think I'll discard 1 of these. You'll pay for that to get this into play. Then I think we do. I think we ditch other. You'll pay for that to play the on the hunt. So I'll again flip 2 boost cards and remove threat. 0 twice. So I don't remove any threat, but I do get a hope counter, which is the 3rd one, which means once we put this on here, we pull them off, and I draw a time ally.
Yep.
And I got Bishop. So that goes into my hand.
Mm-hmm.
We'll obviously play him for 0. He gets 3 use counters. And when Bishop activates, spend a counter. Bishop gets +1 thwart and +1 attack for the activation and takes an additional consequence. Okay. Then I think we just tap the martial prowess to play my toe-to-toe.
Go for it.
So
Villain attacks
the
you.
villain's going to attack me. And I'll just.
Do you want to wait to do that on? Are those both actions? Or that's an action.
This is an action.
You might wait to do that so I can get rid of this cannon.
Let's
do it on my turn.
Sure, I could do that. I could just wait because I can activate that.
Yep.
So
do all your other stuff.
That's all my stuff.
Well, no, I mean you have attacking, you have allies.
Well, she's not gonna. So I suppose I will just attack for 3.
Mm-hmm.
And Bishop can attack, and we might as well just use 1 of his counters to make his attack bigger. So he'll take an extra damage.
So.
And attack for 3.
Okay, so make that a 9. I'll get rid of 1 of these 10s.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm in a holding pattern now.
Yep. All right. So it's my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm obviously going to use this web shooter counter, and we're going to play a card. And I'm trying to decide what to play. I have another webbed up.
Yeah. It's not bad.
I could do that.
Not bad.
That would cost me 3 resources.
The plus side of that is that when I then play my toe-to-toe, I just deal 10 damage.
Yeah.
Because I'll double it with my adamantium.
Exactly. That's
so,
what I'm thinking.
That seems fine.
Yeah. So I could play that. So that cost me 1 resource.
Yep.
This would be 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
4 resources to do webbed up.
Yep.
And then we will do the thing to get rid of that. And then I could just pitch my Power of Justice to play a new web shooter.
So then I'm going to DOS Martial Prowess.
Yeah, I'll call for an action for that.
To play toe-to-toe. So he is going to attack me, which removes webbed up and stuns him.
Yep.
And then I deal 5 damage.
Yep.
To him. And then, but before I do that, because I'm just going to move it 10. So then I'm going to use my Adamantium Claws. After you play an attack event, which toe-to-toe is, I can take damage equal to the event's cost. So I take 1. And exhaust Adamantium Claws to play it again from my discard pile without paying cost. So then I have him attack me again, removes the stun, and then I deal 5. So I'm dealing a total of 10.
Yep. Seems good.
Seems real good.
Hey, we got someone in chat.
Hello, Dominica.
Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
We do not play Among Us. We're actually more tabletop games.
Yeah, what is Among Us?
It's a video game.
Oh, okay. Is it a Marvel thing or no?
Maybe. Maybe they have a skin of Marvel.
Okay, I never heard of it.
Okay. I think that is all she wrote. So, ready up.
My mic is working, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, ready up.
And draw.
All right, so, Queen Carrier for Justice. Countermeasures. Jessica Jones. And Swinging Web Kick. Okay.
So I think I have to choose to use my rage thing as I'm drawing cards. I don't know that I get to see the cards in my hand.
Oh, that's a good question. Let's see. Interrupt. When you draw up to your hand size, take 2. Yeah, I think you're doing it.
Do I choose before I actually draw?
I think that's how it
works. Which is fine. So I think I'm just going to take more damage.
Yeah.
Draw extra cards.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to draw a total of 5.
That's why I was wondering if a downtime should be in that deck, but he's got a card.
He's got his recover thing.
He's got a card that does that.
And as soon as he flips, he heals too.
Yeah.
So like he just recovers a ton of damage.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those will all be in my hand, along with an energy from last turn that I didn't use. All right. So first thing is threat. Drop 2 on there.
Okay. And he is going to attack you.
Oh, yeah, I'm first player. Yep. So he's attacking me. That's fine. I'm going to have Spider-Girl jump in front of it.
Yep.
So flip. Ooh, 3 boost.
Yeah, so that's a 5er.
5er.
Okay. And he's attacking me.
Yep.
And draw a card. For Justice. And I'm going to defend.
Okay. 0. And Mr. Sinister's in the discard pile for now.
Okay.
He doesn't have a boost either.
All right.
Okay. Bad cards.
Yep.
Fine. Another upgrade. It's an attachment. Oh, this is the one that steals one of my allies. So when revealed, discard cards from the top of my deck until I discard an ally. Put that ally into play, engaged with me as a minion. And it gets +3 hit points, +1 attack, and its sword is considered as its text box is blank, so it doesn't get any of its abilities.
Yeah, so
let's mill until I get to an ally. Alright, so Valkyrie. So Valkyrie is going to be engaged with me as a minion. She has no text box,
but plus one
she's
attack.
She's going to have
plus
one attack, plus 1 scheme, and plus 3 hit points. So she's going to have 6 health.
Oof. Yeah, so yeah, that's what makes Apocalypse tough. He doesn't even have minions in his deck. He has your minions.
Yes.
Nasty.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, scheming.
Oh, all right.
And it's under.
It is.
So he's going to get 2
so he's
boosts.
going to get 2 cards. Yeah, because it's under 8.
I can't do anything about that either.
Yeah, is what it is. All right, so first boost, 0. Second boost, 1. So only 3.
Okay.
That's reasonable.
That is reasonable.
One of those Mr. Sinister side schemes is
gone too. Okay.
Alrighty. That's all she wrote. Your turn.
Alright. Well, I mean, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to play For Justice.
Makes sense.
And
that's a hope counter.
It's a hope counter and remove 4. So place this. And then I decide what to do with the rest of these cards. I basically can play one of the 3 cost cards. I don't care about Jessica Jones. Swinging Web Kick is nice. It would knock him down almost to side 2 already. Or I can build with Quinn Carrier. I haven't really built much, so I think I might just build with a Quinn Carrier.
Sure.
Help me on future turns, since it seems like we're doing pretty good.
I agree.
I mean, the Web Kick is 8 damage, though. I mean, it would knock him down to 1 on the first side.
It's up to you. I don't think building is the worst thing in the world.
There's also, I also could Web Kick your 6 cost minion if that's a problem. Your 6 health minion.
I think I'm gonna be okay.
Okay. Wonder what I should do. Web Kick or Quinn Carrier? Build for the future or just go for the damage? You know what?
I'm just gonna do a whole bunch of damage.
We have never beaten this guy.
I'm just gonna do a whole bunch of damage.
We have never beaten this guy.
So.
I'm gonna go for the Web Kick.
Sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Screw it. Let's deal 8.
Alright.
Let's kick him in the face.
Alright. So I'm just gonna do a ton of damage.
Go for it.
Alright. We are going to start off with playing Berserker Barrage. And I'm going to use my energy and my claws, or I'm sorry, my martial prowess in order to pay for that. So I can deal 3 damage to an enemy and deal 3 damage to an enemy if I have 7 or less health, which I don't. So I'm just going to kill Valkyrie.
Perfect. Goodbye.
So she goes on my discard pile. This goes there. I am then going to exhaust my claws, take 3 damage to copy this, which I now have less than 7 health. So I'm going to do 9 damage. Thank you. So I'm going to do 9 damage total. So 3 off the bat. Just
he's only got 1 health left.
I don't have a choice.
You could swing with him first before you do
I
all
guess
that.
I could.
Only waste 1 damage. You don't even have to use one of his
Yeah,
counters.
that's fine. Okay, so we can flip with Bishop. So on this side, he gets an additional pump to each of us. So he's 3/3 as opposed to a 2/2. When revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a copy of the New Children and reveal it. You probably want to take it out of the deck, though. Don't you want to take it out of the deck?
No, it's just this.
I know.
Yeah, but we could do that, yeah.
Less to deal with.
Less to draw.
And so that's going to come into play with me. So he's going to take another one of my allies.
Yep.
And then it's the same deal where if it has 8 or less threat, then if his scheme has 8 or less threat, then he gets an additional boost.
But he's going to have more health now. It's 18 per player.
So 36.
36.
4, 6. Okay, and so I'm gonna get another ally. Oh, Hulk right off the top. Okay.
That's not good.
That's interesting. Okay, but the nice thing is I still have my Berserker Barrage trigger.
Yeah.
So I can do a total of 9. Hulk has 8 hit points, so I guess I'm just gonna kill Hulk with my copy of Berserker.
Yeah.
Then, lastly, I have a second copy of Berserker Barrage in my hand and 3 cards. So I'm just going to discard 3 cards to just play Berserker Barrage for a second time. And again, I'm at less than 7 health, so I'm just going to do 9 damage.
Sweet. Yeah,
flip this down.
Put a 1. There you go.
Then I'm going to attack for 3. And I'm at 6.
As I say,
so I probably just want to flip.
Do you want to attack for 3, or do you want to flip and recover?
That's fair. Probably the latter. You're probably right. So if I just flip over, when I flip to this side, I heal 3 damage. So 1, 2, 3. And then I will recover, and I have a base 4 plus 3 from this, so I can recover for 7. So basically just go back to 4.
And how does this card work?
It just gives plus 3 recovery, and I could discard it to remove a status on my alter ego side.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Smoke break?
Smoke break.
All right.
Just chilling.
Okay.
Okay. That's all she wrote.
Yep.
So he's going to put threat on there, just 2. So he's gonna when he schemes against me, he's gonna get an extra boost card. But I think I've done pretty decently here. So
yeah, because it's what is it? It's if it has
less than 8.
Less than 8,
yeah,
right?
It's at 6.
Search your encounter deck. If it has less than 8, yep.
Okay. And my hand. Strength. 4, 5, and
You know, if we beat this, we're gonna have to send this video to Matt and all of our guys,
all of our friends where we couldn't beat it,
where we haven't beaten it, and
Yeah.
then we have video proof.
Yeah.
Pretty funny. All right.
I will say Wolverine is doing work over here.
Well, Wolverine seems really good.
Wolverine just like, how much damage did I just do? 9, 18 plus 6. So
It was a lot.
24 damage
Yeah.
plus Bishop, technically.
Yeah.
26 damage.
Well, I mean,
and it didn't even attack.
You had a nice combo setup.
For sure.
It
But
just worked.
like,
It happened to work out
that
really
was
well.
just bananas.
Yeah, you're not gonna get that every time. All right.
That was crazy.
I mean, I hit him for a swinging web kick. Woohoo!
Congratulations, I did almost triple the damage.
I've webbed him up twice.
That's true, you did.
All right. So, Spider Senses, Quake. Ooh, Aunt May. 4 Justice, and a backflip. Okay, I'm cool with this hand.
Yeah. All
I
good
like
stuff.
it. All right.
So you put the threat on there. So the first thing is he's attacking you
Yep.
for base 3.
Draw a card. And YOLO, I've got a backflip.
Okay.
So let him do his thing.
Just 1 pip.
All right, so just 3 total. 4
4.
total. All right, I'm gonna backflip out of that.
4 damage.
Backflip is worth 4 for sure. Okay. And then he's scheming.
Then he's scheming against me, and he's gonna get an extra boost
2
card.
guards. Yep.
So a 0 and 0. So just
wow,
3.
Just 3. All right.
He has a good number of 0 boost cards apparently.
He's all feast or famine.
Yeah.
No, you don't know with him.
Yeah. Bad cards. His bad cards are really bad though.
Yeah, these are the worst.
There's not a lot of boost icons, but they're rough.
Here's the worst one.
Mr.
This is the one that prevents us from
Oh,
winning
point
every time.
allies. Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, no, this is just puts Horseman in play. Okay, so yeah, put the top card of the Horseman deck into play, discard all allies from play? Wow. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, lordy. Okay.
This card's the worst.
So bye-bye Bishop.
When revealed, put the top card of the Horseman deck into play, discard all allies from play. Players cannot play allies.
Right.
This is the worst card in the deck, and it's 2 per player.
And our first Horseman is... Oh, that's the wrong deck.
Wrong deck. Orange.
Orange. Lady Mandarin.
All right, let's shuffle this up so we don't know what we're going to get.
So Lady Mandarin, again, considered to be engaged with each player. That's how they all work. Her force response, when she schemes, take 2 indirect damage. When Lady Mandarin attacks, put a threat on the main.
Okay.
She's all about adding a touch.
Yep, and you want to avoid this from happening at all costs.
Correct.
Unfortunately, that's a treachery card, and Spider Sense cannot cancel.
Yeah,
The
I
scheme.
can't cancel the
Side scheme.
Yep. All right, so that was yours.
Yep.
Mine is another attachment for Apocalypse here. Attached to Apocalypse, he gains he takes 1 less damage from all sources of damage. As an action, a hero action, you have to exhaust your hero and put 2 threat on the main. Discard this, and this gives him +1.
Okay. Brutal.
Yeah. All right, my turn.
There you go, Logan.
So, flipping, since I'm at full health.
No alter ego actions to do before? Just making sure.
Nope.
I don't know that deck very well.
Do not.
All right.
Everything's hero. So, I think we want to just deal with Lady Mandarin.
She has 8. I have a swinging web kick in my hand. I can just kick her off the
fine.
earth.
Go for it.
I could even do it now if you would like it.
Yeah.
It would cost me. Basically, it would cost me my whole hand to do. Essentially,
it's up to you. If you want to do that, otherwise I have plenty of damage attacking.
It might be better for me to For Justice this away, so we can start playing allies again.
I don't disagree with that.
So maybe I just do this now. I'm gonna pitch Swinging Web Kick and Quake because it's a science, and I just might For Justice as a hero action on your turn.
Yep, I think that's fine.
So I'm gonna do this now. Let's get rid of this card.
I don't disagree.
This card's horrible.
Yes, it's kind of.
And then take your turn.
Okay. So I think we'll start with 1 copy of Snicked. Like,
yeah.
Guess that's the idea.
I think that's the idea.
Exhaust Adamantium Claws. Choose an enemy and take up to 3 damage. Discard 2 cards from the top of your deck per damage taken. Each printed fist resource discarded this way deal 2 damage to that enemy. I don't want to use this. Maybe I would just rather Relentless Assault.
Okay.
And double it.
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
I think that's better.
Or you could do the Relentless Assault and the Shenanigans. I don't really know.
I think instead of playing.
Oh yeah, if you double it, the overkill goes into the boss.
And I overkill anyway. So I think I'm just gonna play Relentless Assault with a strength and deal 5 damage here.
Sure.
Just straight up 5.
Okay.
I don't have any 5s apparently. I don't know. Then I will exhaust my claws. Take 2 damage to copy this. So we'll do the last 3 here to kill her. And overkill 2 on the boss.
Okay.
Then...
What does it take to remove this? Exhaust your hero and place 2 threat on the main scheme. Discard this card. Okay.
Then... I suppose... we'll just... So I guess here's a question. With Relentless Assault, because I used the strength to play it originally.
Yeah.
And then the second time around, I don't have to pay its cost. So does it actually get the overkill? Is I have to spend a fist resource to trigger the overkill. Which I did the first time around, but now it's reduced to 0. I might not get that overkill.
You might not.
So
put the 2 damage back.
Put 2 back. That's fine.
That's where I was thinking with maybe if you used the schnit first and then did that, then the overkill would hit the boss. But it's fine.
So playing Jubilee doesn't seem super exciting.
She's not, but she's still an ally for blocking purposes.
Yeah.
But she could thwart for 1 and she could block.
Yeah. So I suppose I'm just going to discard my best at what he does and 1 copy of these to just get her in play.
Okay.
She'll thwart for 1.
Okay.
And I will play a copy of this. Oh, I can't because I have to exhaust my claws in order to play it.
Okay.
So I'm just going to discard it.
Okay.
I will just do a basic attack. 3.
Okay.
Call it a day.
All right. My turn. I'm just exhausting my web shooters to play Aunt May. And then I am going to exhaust Spider-Man. Get rid of this thing. Place 2 threat on the main scheme. Discard this card. So 1, 2. And I'm going to hold on to Spider Sense and just be done. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, followed.
I'm going to take 2 to draw up to 6.
Sure.
So 1, 4, 5, 6. That's my deck.
I kind of just want to burn him down now before we get a bunch of schemes.
For sure, yeah. That's what I'm kind of trying. That's why I'm just drawing as many cards as I can, because I just want to burn him down.
I mean, he's only at 24. That's crazy.
Yeah. All right. So threat. Drop 2 on there.
Okay. All right.
Oh, we did get another hope counter from Justice.
Oh.
I don't think I put 1 on.
I think you did. I think you did. I don't know. We forgot if we did it.
Yep.
Oh, well.
Okay. He is attacking me, and I'll let Jubilee.
Sure.
Nothing.
Okay. Attacking me?
Yeah.
I'm going to take it.
Draw a card?
Yep.
It's 3, 1 pip, so 4.
Okay. 2, 4.
Bad cards. Second one. 1. First bad card is Assault. So he's attacking me again. And
what are you health at?
I'm at 10.
Okay.
So I think that's fine.
I mean, I have a spider sense. I'm not sure if it's worth it on an assault.
I don't think so.
I'm not sure.
Let's see.
He's attacking for 3. I mean, it's also not worth holding on to cards too.
Well, it just depends on whether or not. Yeah, if you're gonna hold on to it, then I wouldn't worry. Then I would say no. But if you just need it as a resource,
like what have we hit? Is Shadows in there?
Yes.
In the discard?
No, it's in his deck.
Okay.
Yeah, Shadows is still in there. We're not playing with the expert, so there's another advance in there.
I'm gonna hold it. I'll hold it.
Your obligation's still in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold it. I'm not worried about obligation. I can't cancel an obligation. So.
All right. So yeah, that's fine. And I'm honestly just gonna take it.
It's fine. All
so
right.
base 3 plus 2, so 5.
5. Okay.
And the second one is Guardian Angel, of course. So we gotta go find Archangel and put him into play.
Man.
This is a critical.
Yeah, we are not doing well with these. These are the ones that get you. Is putting these guys in, because now there's 2. We haven't hit this yet, and there's still 2.
Well, we hit it once, but yeah.
No, we haven't hit the despair counter
Correct.
threat. Not once, and there's already 2 horsemen in the deck. So that's why I just want to kill him before we have to go through this deck.
And now we have to kill Archangel first
because he has guard. And I don't have any big attacks. And you're super damaged, so it's gonna be tough. All right, so my card.
Yes.
Here it is. Sinister Strike. 4. This is where we might
lose. This is usually where it goes sideways.
Yeah, this is usually.
On the side,
yeah, I'll put it on the side. So this one is when revealed, deal each player an encounter card. 4 threat per player. So you gotta deal each player an encounter card, babe.
So we already passed mine, so I'll have this on the next turn.
Yep. But mine, shadows. We will web shoot
that
that.
away.
Yeah, we're gonna web shoot that away. I'm glad I kept it.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Oh boy.
Okay, that's all she wrote.
Yeah, that seems like enough.
I agree.
Okay, so my turn. Yowzers. My hand is super clunky.
Mine's a bit clunky.
I have so much stuff I want to do, and I can't do it all.
I do have an on the hunt, so I'll be able to thwart.
Yeah.
And I could just drop a bunch of cards and She-Hulk and play to thwart a little more if I had to.
I think sadly all I'm gonna do is drop a Daredevil. Or that cannot be the right play. Or I could play these two. I'd love to play the Followed. Maybe just waste the Genius. But I can't play all three. I don't have the resource. Unless I flip. I don't want to flip. Look at how much threat we have now.
I might have to.
I don't really want to flip. That's so interesting. Well, Daredevil's going to thwart 3 times. So maybe I just play Daredevil. So I pit, that's 2. Clear the area's good, but it's not gonna.
Yeah, you're not gonna hit it.
Not gonna hit it. Followed is okay because it deals damage. This is gonna thwart for 3 if we kill him.
Right. Which we're not gonna.
Are you gonna kill him on your turn? No. Is he gonna hang around? Right. So I'm just trying to decide what to hold on to. If he's gonna hang around, this is worth holding on to because it's 1 for 3.
Yeah, I don't know
if he's
that I'm
not,
gonna be able
then
to kill him.
Okay.
I'll be able to do 3 with that.
I can ping him for 1 with Daredevil, and I could attack him for 2 with Spider-Man. So I could deal him 3 if you could deal him 6. Him not attacking us twice would be good.
Yeah, I don't know if I can. I might be able to do 6. We'll see.
Okay, so if that's the case, I'll hold clear the area then and not the Spider Tracer. Because if there's no minion, it's...
Yeah, I could deal him 6.
Alright, so, alright. Playing Daredevil. Thwarting for 2. And let's thwart for 2 off of... Man.
I'm going to play the On the Hunt, which is just going to be whatever boost icons we hit. 2 of them, 2 cards.
Okay.
And if I'm going to be able to do it from the main scheme and a side scheme.
Okay. A main scheme and...
Oh, it's from so from 2 schemes I'll be able to do it from.
So we won't be able to do the main scheme because it's a critical.
Correct.
So
yeah.
Maybe we just work on these 2 then. So
yeah.
I will...
So I'm thinking maybe we just do work here now because there's a good chance that I'll be able to clear it.
Okay. All right, that's fine. So I will just use my thwart for 2 from Daredevil.
Yeah.
I will deal 1 damage to
Archangel.
And then I will exhaust. Deal 3 damage to Archangel.
How are you dealing?
Or 2. Sorry. Maybe I should flip. That way I could hold on to the Spider Tracer, flip, play it here, and heal, because I'm at 6.
Yeah, that's probably...
Alright, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to flip. I'm going to get the Genius, play the Spider Tracer here. I'm going to eat some cookies to heal 4.
Yeah.
It's kind of
stinks.
And
then that way I can heal up on the next turn.
Yeah, it kind of stinks. There's not a lot. Yep, thank you. And I'm done.
Okay.
I don't want to do that, but I think that still might be the best play.
Yeah. All right. So for me, We're definitely.
And you're damaged, so maybe getting that Mockingbird play for
Yeah,
might be
I don't. I
pretty
can't.
big priority.
I can't. Not if I'm also good at thwart and kill Archangel.
I think damage prevention is what you need. I think thwarting is not as important yet because we're not gonna clear any of these things this turn.
It's possible that I could at least clear the crisis.
That's not a big
It's not
deal.
likely,
This
it's possible.
thing has 32, so clearing the crisis is not immediate.
Okay.
It's more important to get rid of the hazard.
Okay.
So
I guess I could just hold on to the on the hunt. But I
Yeah.
can exhaust martial prowess to play Fury of Claws, take 1 and deal 3 to an enemy.
Okay. So take 1,
So take 1 and then deal
3. So 1,
1,
2, 3.
2, 3. And then I can just do a basic attack at Arch.
Yep. Which would then trigger my Spider Tracer.
Yep.
So we'll get rid of Archangel. Trigger the Spider Tracer, remove 3. So we could do 3 off the critical, or we could do 3. What does this thing do? 1 threat.
It's 2 boost cards and however many icons we remove that much threat from.
Okay. So I guess let's just go here. Start working on it.
We did that. So if I'm going to play the Mockingbird, then I just need to hold on to the on the hunt and discard the rest of my cards to play Mockingbird.
I think that's fine.
Stops an attack, and she can be a blocker.
Mhm.
It'll stun.
Yep, it'll stun him,
She can work for 1.
which will clear this.
Clear that out.
That's what I was thinking.
And I'm holding on to my on the hunt.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to get an extra encounter card, but that's c'est la vie. Alright, so ready, draw. So 1. Ooh, I got a for justice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
And I'm not going to take damage to get more cards.
Yep.
So I'm just going to draw 3. Oh, another
4.
on the hunt.
Oh, yeah, 3. Okay.
All right.
And then threat. So we're getting
Got
2
2.
on here.
Yep.
So let's throw another 3 down. Okay. And then he is scheming against me.
Correct. And it does not have 8 or less, so he's not getting the extra base.
So it's just 3.
Just base 3. 0. Drop a 3 on there. Out of 3s.
He actually might be out of 3s. Here's a 5. We'll take off 5. Put a 5 here. Throw a 3 there. Okay.
And he's attacking me, but he's stunned. And bad cards.
Yep. So the first player gets 2.
You get 2, and then I get another 1 because I had 1 for the last.
Okay. Eviction notice.
Oh,
So
guess you're just tapping.
just get rid of that.
Just had a terrible time
Yep.
to get it.
And okay, energy enhancement. So this is deal yourself 2 encounter cards to get rid of, and it does a whole bunch of nasty things.
Yes, it does. When he attacks and does damage, discard 3 cards from your deck for each lightning bolt. Yeah, so it's different stuff for
Based on
different...
the results that you discarded.
All right. And my first one, is the children.
Okay, so you're gonna get
So
a
I
minion.
have to get mill until I get one of
And
my
allies.
allies. Bishop.
Bishop.
No! Dang it.
Actually, that bishop's weight is at least he only attacks for he's
He's
terrible.
gonna attack for 3.
And he has 8 health.
And he has 8 health. That's pretty rough.
Rough.
And advance. So he's scheming again.
Okay.
Base 3. 0. So just drop. We're out of 3s.
Yeah, we are. We are definitely out of 3s.
Okay.
Well, here's 12. So, and we have to put 3
Yes.
more on there, right?
Yes.
So, we're gonna put 15 back. We've got some 5s for sure. And there's 20 on here. All right.
Yep.
And that's how that happens.
Yep.
So next turn, we'll get a despair counter. Unless
we thwart a bunch.
Thwart a bunch.
Which we might. Because I have 2 on the hunts.
Yep.
So, that said.
Yeah, I mean, play those on the hunts. I mean, that's...
Yeah, I think that's my best bet. Because if I play them, I can get a time ally to play.
Correct.
Which is also...
Yep.
And I'm just going to have to... I don't really
Agreed. Yeah, that's totally fine.
So, we're going to ditch a strength to playing on the hunt. Because it's just clunky. It is what it is. So, discard 2 cards from the encounter deck. Oh, we're out, actually. So
Shuffle.
that's a 0.
Okay, so 0 so far. Get your counter.
Get an acceleration.
And we get an acceleration, which is over here. Boy. This is close.
Yeah. We were doing really good.
This is what always happens.
Sideways.
This is what always happens every time we've played
I
him.
forgot to advance into stage 2. Did that a while ago. Keep forgetting to do that.
Yeah, you make the cool graphics and then forget to use them.
Well, it's just the stage advances. I have forgotten to do. Okay. Get a 3 pepper.
That would be amazing.
All right.
But you're shuffling, so we know
Do
we're
a couple
screwed.
of those of yours just for good measure.
Patronus is the worst shuffler and the worst dice roller on the planet.
It's statistically improbable.
Yeah. All right. But I'll seal our fate. That way she can yell
Yeah,
at me.
I can feel better.
Yep.
All right. And 1. So remove 1 threat from 2.
Oh, it does it from 2.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Because I have less than 7 health.
Okay.
And we're gonna do it again.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 0. So remove 2 from 2.
Okay.
And that'll hit the hopes here. So Phoenix. Phoenix is coming into play. That's a good one to get. She's gonna thwart for 3.
Sweet. And
Take 2 damage
we
for that.
needed this needs to be at 16. Right? 16 to not. Well, you're gonna be flipped, so we definitely.
It's just less than 8. But yes, this needs to be less than 16 to not get despair count.
Right. So we gotta keep going from here.
Yeah,
so we're
3.
we're gonna do 3. So 1, 2. Get rid of this. Okay.
Okay. And then Mockingbird can do another 3. So
Okay.
you can pick where that's coming from.
Okay.
And is it at the start of the villain space that triggers? So like before we put threat on it for the turn?
Good question. At the start of the villain phase. Yep.
Okay.
If
So
there's 8 or more, it's below threshold
It's
now.
below the threshold now. Okay.
So we're good.
So we're okay. And then I am going to just flip.
And heal.
Yeah, so flip. I recover 3 as soon as I become Logan. 2, 3. And then heal. 2, 3, 4 plus 3.
Okay.
All right.
My turn?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So I think I really want to play Nick Fury.
It's a fair statement.
So I think to do that, the best thing to do is exhaust my web shooter for a resource, get a genius resource, so that's 2, 3, 4 to play Nick Fury.
Fair enough.
And then I'm gonna draw 3 cards. Right? Or do I want to do threat?
I would draw.
Thwart 4 is pretty. Is it Thwart 4 or Thwart 2?
2.
It's 2. I'll
If
draw
it was
3.
thwart 4, that would be a lot better.
Okay.
Okay.
Then flipping up. And we're going to play a skilled investigator.
Yep.
And I think we're going to play followed here. I think I'm just going to use the energy to for justice for 3, which will get me a counter. Move 3, place 2.
Yep.
Then
Either of them.
Daredevil. Thwart for 2.
Yep.
Get rid of this.
Remove
This is removed from the game.
Yep.
And deal 4 damage to him, so... I will exhaust Skilled Investigator to draw a card. Seems kind of pointless.
I mean, you just cycle. Not, essentially.
Yeah, that's fair. And then Nick Fury will thwart the main scheme for 2. And this thing's deal 2 encounter cards to get rid of. So I might just try to... I might just let him have that the whole game and try to just deal 20 damage with that card in play.
Yeah.
Because that card's brutal.
Yeah.
2 encounter cards could really make us go sideways.
It could.
It could be 2 more schemes.
Correct. Yeah, exactly.
We just shuffled the deck.
All right.
I'm going to hold on to Swinging Web Kick because I might kill him.
We might be able to get there. Yeah, I think at this point it's just a race.
Yeah.
All right. So my hand, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Our X-Bros team is doing all right.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So dropping 3 threat on there.
Yep.
We're not triggering the despair counter because it's not at 16.
Yeah, that happens first.
Yeah.
So yeah, the first thing that happens is the despair thing.
And technically it's already not at 16, even after putting threat.
Yeah.
Okay. So that happened. He's scheming against me, base 3, and he doesn't get the extra boost. So 1, so a total of 4. Take off a 1, 5. Then he's attacking. Oh, then Bishop is also thwarting, and he
just 2.
Yeah, is thwarting for 2.
So just change this 3 with 5. We're back to 20.
Oh, or
right back to 20.
Yep. And he's attacking you.
I'm gonna draw a card.
Nick is jumping in front of it, obviously.
Yeah, buddy.
No boost. And bad cards.
That's
the thing.
That's the thing.
That is the thing.
All
so
right.
this one, when revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for Mr. Sinner. Put him into play. Engage with me.
Mr. Sinister?
Yeah.
I think you said Mr. Sinner.
Oh, maybe I did. But I might have just like mumbled the word a little bit. All right, so I got Mr. Sinister. When revealed, discard cards from the encounter deck until you discard a side scheme. Put that side scheme into play.
Brutal.
Darn it.
Yeah.
So 2 side schemes for 1 and a big ally, or a big minion. It's just... That is just brutal.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see if we could just deal him 20 and then not worry about it.
Let's just, we just gotta race him. Okay, so mill until we get a side scheme.
It's going to be another Sinister scheme to watch.
Oh, Horseman.
Oh, that's the worst.
That's worse. For sure it's worse.
Are you serious?
Yes, that's the one we get.
You see what this does? Put card from the Horseman deck into play. Discard all allies.
Uh-huh.
Get wrecked, game.
Yep.
Wow.
That was brutal. Discard allies, can't play allies, and we get another Horseman, which is Magneto.
Does he have guard?
He does.
Oh my gosh. We were good. We were so good until this turn.
We're doing so good. All right. We'll see what's going to happen here.
Wow.
I do have a Berserker Barrage, so I could just, like, attack a bunch of these things. And see what
we
happens.
need you to. Okay. Holy smokes, that's bad.
Yeah. Real bad.
All right, so my card, Archangel.
Oh, great. Another guy with guard. Fantastic.
How did what?
Oh my gosh.
Ugh. Okay. Now we are.
Now we're in trouble.
We're screwed.
Yeah. Now
Uh,
we are definitely in trouble.
okay. So.
Oh,
And
fudge
it's my turn?
muffins. It's your turn.
So the best thing I could do is I could swinging web kick one of these guys away because they both have guards, so I can't even hit him.
Yeah, that's definitely the best thing
to do. I could before I do that, I could throw a spider tracer on one of them.
That's worth it.
That's probably worth it.
Yeah.
It would be nice to be able to throw a follow down one, but they don't have enough resources. Because basically I have 4 resource cards.
Right.
So that's basically what I could do. I could throw a spider tracer on Magneto, or I could throw it on. There's no way to not wait. I'm wasting a damage either way.
It's fine. Wasting 1 damage is probably the best thing.
Question is, do we want to get rid of Archangel or Magneto?
Magneto.
Magneto? Why?
It's easier for me to do 3s.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'm gonna put this on Magneto.
Yeah. Plus, he also does boost cards.
All right.
When he activates.
Well, we gotta get rid of them both, and then I'm gonna swinging web kick for 8.
Yeah. So you kill this guy. And remove 3 threat.
So I guess we'll move 3 from here.
Sure.
And then I will thwart for 1 to get rid of this. I could draw a card. Black cat. And that's all I could do.
Yep. Alright, so my turn. So I'm just flipping. So we're definitely gonna do the Berserker.
Mm-hmm.
However, I might want to take some damage first with the snakes.
Okay.
So that way I can get extra damage out of it.
Yeah, go for it.
But the only problem is I have to exhaust my claws to use this.
So then you can't play the
So then I can't
barrage twice.
Correct.
Yeah, that's why I put toe to toe in your deck so you can get hit, but you just don't have it.
I don't have it. It's sad that this exhausts your claws.
Sad that Juri's smart and made it balanced, because it would be busted otherwise. Because it's a really good deck, but yeah, there's a little niches where.
Right, but like the cost of exhausting my claws makes it so I don't even want to play this card because I have to discard cards from the top of my deck to hope for fists to actually deal damage.
Yeah.
So, to me, I am never going to play this card.
I don't think it's as bad as you think. Exhaust automatically. Choose an enemy. Take up to 3 damage. Discard 2 cards from the top of your deck per damage taken. So you can discard 6 cards.
Right.
And then for each printed resource this way, deal 2 damage to that enemy.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's random.
Yeah, but your deck is heavily built with fists. I built it that way. It could do a ton of damage.
I just feel like...
Or you could just do the other thing, but the other thing's just not as good.
What do you mean? How is that not as good?
No, I'm saying it's not as good because you're not damaged.
Oh, sure. Yeah. But it's still going to be
maximize...
It's still going to be deal 12.
Yeah.
So I think that's better.
Okay.
So I'm going to discard these 2
to pay for it.
To pay for it. And exhaust that to play the Berserker Barrage. So I'm going to do 3 and 3.
So Archangel.
Do them on our.
So 6 on Archangel.
Then I'm going to exhaust my claws, take 3 damage. You double it, so we'll kill Archangel.
So 3 on Archangel, then you have.
And just do 3 to the boss.
3 to the boss.
Yeah. Just want to put it
down. Okay.
And I don't know if I want to hold on to a you'll pay for that.
Probably not.
Getting my suit isn't the worst because it's just going to prevent a little bit of damage from
Yeah.
minions.
Play the suit. Play out your hand.
So I'll just play this too.
Okay.
And yeah, it's when you would take any amount of damage from a minion, prevent up to 1, and I'm going to get attacked twice. So.
Yep. Yeah, seems
fine.
Perfect timing for that. All right. So that's it.
No, I'm going to attack for 3.
Oh, yeah. Attack for 3. Okay.
Now let's.
All right.
All right. And
Black
do I
Cat.
want to take extra damage to get extra cards?
I'm discarding Black Cat. I just don't think she's going to be relevant right now. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not great.
I think I'm just going to take the 4 and not. I feel like I've hit most of my
Good cards.
attacking cards.
Yeah.
And I'm not necessarily in a rush to draw an extra counter card at this point.
Sure.
So I think I'm just going to do the 4.
That's fine. Oh. Well, that's good.
All right.
There's 2 high damage cards in there, so that's good. That's good for a card hand.
Yeah, that's fine. So, and I'll be able to play a piercing strike and a reload.
Right. Yep.
Or I could just play 2 piercing strikes, actually.
Either one.
Yeah. Okay. So, dropping threat on there, so gotta drop 4.
Yep, so... Dropping 4.
Okay. He's attacking
We
you
get a
first.
despair.
Oh, yeah.
The red is despair.
Yep. He's attacking you for base 4.
Drawing a card. I'll take it.
Okay. Gotta put you a black pup. Alright, so you're not taking the damage, obviously. 5.
Yep. I don't think
6.
that goes away.
Sorry. Oh, well, no, I'm just thinking. So you have to discard 3 cards from the top of your. Oh, no, he's not dealing damage.
Yeah.
So, no, you're done.
I ignored it. Yeah.
Yep,
Yep.
okay, you're good. Yeah. Then he's attacking me.
That was a timely top deck.
Yes, it was. Then he's attacking me.
Yeah.
I now defend for 2, but I mean, he's dealing damage no matter what. So I think I just.
Yeah, you're getting wrecked.
Yeah. I'm going to take 1 and 2. So I'm going to take.
No, here's the
3
thing.
from
I
these
only hit for
guys.
2. I could defend. I have a base 3 defense. I could defend, draw the card. That's probably.
You don't draw the card because they're not initiating it.
That's fine. I could still defend.
That's up to you.
I have a base
I'm going to
tech
take
too.
3 from these guys. So then I'm going to be.
And you have to be. Well, your abilities of less than 7 doesn't mean anything.
Correct.
Well, let's do some math. How much damage? We got to hit this guy for 14, right?
Yes. And I'm going to do 6.
6. There is.
I'm going to do 9 because I'll basic. If I can basic attack him, I
There's
think that's
one.
better.
There's one. We have one horseman left in his deck right now because 2 of them are dead. So there's only 1 guard minion left to worry about.
If I don't defend, I'll deal 9 damage.
If you don't defend, you'll deal 9.
5.
So I could do 5. So 2, 3, 4.
So no.
I can't even deal 5.
So then we probably want you to defend for me.
Yeah, because I can't deal 5.
Yeah. You'll defend for me.
Okay.
And flipping, so it's 5 damage.
So I'm going to take 2.
Yeah. And now I'm assuming this is going to go off against you. So discard the top 3 cards.
Uh-huh.
And it's science and.
I got 2 sides.
Okay.
Yep.
So for each lightning bolt, take an indirect damage.
Okay.
For each science, put a threat on the main.
Okay. So 2.
2 threat on the main.
All right.
That's this.
All right. So 2 threats. So take off the 3 out of 5. So we're at 26. Wow. Okay. All right.
It is a race for sure.
We are. Yeah. This is brutal.
Okay.
Okay.
So bad cards.
Mm-hmm. It's the last. Didn't we get rid of? Oh, we only got 1. Yeah, because the other one's. It's another.
So side scheme.
Place 2 threat on each other side scheme, and then it's 3 per player.
Drop that on.
Yeah. And it's 3 per player.
Yep. So we drop 6 on there.
I can't believe we're gonna. I think we're gonna. I think we're gonna lose.
We might lose.
All right.
So close. Mine is the new children. So I get a. Oh, I forgot to take damage from these guys.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm taking 1 from him because it's reduced by 1 from my suit, and then so I'm taking 3.
And you get another.
And now I'm
ally.
getting another one. Hulk. Great. Fantastic.
He attacks for 4. Okay.
Fantastic. Okay. So that's that. So my turn.
Yep.
So I'm going to discard a genius for a piercing strike for 3.
Yep.
Then I'm going to tap.
I was to say, could you can do.
Well, I'm going to do it again.
Okay.
So I'm going to tap martial prowess and discard relentless assault to piercing strike for 3 again. Take off 10.
Add 7.
Okay, and yes, I can take 2 damage to copy this and do 3. And then basic attack for 3. You do 2? I forgot about actually doubling it.
Yes, I could do 2.
Oh! Really?
Yeah.
Because you can just play Quake?
I can play Quake.
Oh my gosh.
Whew.
Alright, well go ahead. I forgot about being able to double the 3.
So I could I could just play Quake, get rid of these 2 cards. Yeah. Quake attacks for 2.
Alright. Oh man.
We did it.
That was so close.
I don't think we made any mistakes.
We might have. There's a lot happening.
There's a lot happening, but
there's
I think
a lot
we did
happening in this.
I mean, we could have made play mistakes where like we would have something more optimal.
100%. I caught a couple of my cards where I didn't do it optimally.
But I don't think we missed any mechanical
I don't
things.
think we missed any
I think
triggers.
we caught it all. If we missed it, we caught it like the counters or the attacking and stuff.
I think we caught it all, but
we'll have to check it.
Oh man.
Barely.
Honestly, like I don't know that we could have survived one more turn.
We couldn't have. If I wasn't playing Quake, all I could do was web him up,
which helps. But
I didn't have much going on.
Yeah,
it was kind of a really bad.
Because I was gonna have to flip because I couldn't deal with all this damage from these minions.
Well, right, and we were gonna scheme out because he's at 26 of 32.
Right. Yeah. And we're gonna put.
If you flip, we were scheming out.
Well, for sure. Yeah, you're right.
Double acceleration.
Yeah.
And all that.
This was the turn. If we didn't beat him just now, we would have lost.
Yeah.
Whew.
The right balance of
wow.
We had him, and then that one turn where you drew Mr. Sinister.
Yeah,
you drew
sideways.
the thing that searched for Mr. Sinister.
Right.
So it played.
We played a side scheme, got Mr. Sinister, who puts another side scheme into play.
Right. Which the other side scheme was the one that wiped all of our allies.
Correct.
And not let us play any allies.
Correct.
And we had 3 allies in play.
Yeah.
I had Daredevil.
Yeah. I had Mockingbird to just basically block an attack, but I had Phoenix who only had 2 damage on it.
You had Phoenix and Mockingbird, and I had Daredevil.
Yeah. And then we got 2 of the Horsemen at the same time.
And then we got 2
Horsemen.
Horsemen.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Wow.
So yeah, that was close.
Hey,
was as close gets.
We beat him though.
We did though.
First time.
There we go.
So I guess the answer is he's beatable, even with the Mr. Sinister.
Even with Mr. Sinister.
But
it is hard.
It's hard. And that was standard.
Yeah.
That was
wasn't even expert.
So stage 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Expert might be insane.
Yeah. I'm not sure that expert is possible.
And we did some clutch. We had a couple clutch. I stopped my shadows from coming out, which
That's
was
true.
clutch.
That was big. Yeah.
Because that could have been really bad.
That could have been horrible.
Because Vulture comes into play.
Yeah.
He takes cards from our hands. We put that extra side scheme in the deck.
For sure.
We also got pretty lucky. Like the first time through the deck, we didn't get a
we
lot
didn't
of
get
these
very
schemes.
many of them. Yeah.
We didn't get a lot of them.
We didn't. We flipped a lot of them.
Well,
and there's 0 boost. So it's actually you actually want to flip them.
You want to draw. You want to hit them as boost icons.
Cards.
You don't want them to come out in the.
Correct.
So that's why when I'm playing with this guy, I want to draw as few encounter cards as possible.
Correct.
Because it's just so brutal.
Yeah, for sure.
But all right.
All right, we got there.
Yeah.
Just barely. Skin of our teeth. Although, as Vin Diesel would say, inch or a mile.
Yeah. Yeah. Ask any racer.
Winning is winning.
That's right. That is right. All right. I'm Gold Leader. She's Patronus, and we will post all the deck lists. So just check us out, homebasegames.com, our Facebook page, Homebase Games, and we will also post the YouTube video once it's loaded up to the Marvel Champions Facebook page with the links for the deck list and where to get this content. So, thank you, and we're Gold Squad, we're Home Base Games, and we're signing out.